Hey everybody, this is Simon Sage from Android Central. Today we're checking out the Moga Pro controller. It is a Bluetooth gaming controller. Looks very much like an Xbox controller. You'll probably be familiar with the layout here. You may also recognize the Moga name. They made this older device here. It is another Bluetooth controller, a fair bit skinnier, you'll see. But on the whole, same kind of functionality. This one just feels a lot better. We can take a closer look here. The overall finish is very matte, so you've got a really good grip, especially here. You've got these really awesome ridges, so it definitely feels good for longer play sessions. You've got really springy dual sticks here in the familiar kind of off-center layout there. And you've got a directional pad over here, 4 buttons, and along the top you've got the very recognizable shoulder buttons. So all very, very familiar for those that play most standard console games. You also have the same middle bracket here, which pops out, so you can easily latch in your device, whatever it may be, however large it may be. So definitely kind of handy there. I would say that so far I've been having a lot of fun with this, but let's dive in and take a look at some actual gameplay. So here we are in the Moga Pivot application. This is where Moga stores or showcases all of the Moga optimized applications. We've got a few installed here, but we've got a fully categorized catalog here. And lots to choose from. We've even got a section here specifically for our brand spanking new Moga Pro controller. But as you can see, the list is a little shy right now. Now, one section here that's of particular interest is HID. So HID is a Bluetooth profile that is typically used for mouse and keyboard input, but is gradually becoming more common for Bluetooth controller support like this. So we've already got a couple of fairly recognizable games that are making use of the standard, and we've got one installed here. What was it? It was a Let's take a look here. I think it was Beach Buggy Blitz. Yeah, there we go. So I think we may... There we go. Resuming game. We'll see here that even though this game isn't specifically optimized for the Moga, it still plays perfectly well, even though I might kind of, suck. But the fact that there is HID support here is huge. It opens up a lot of doors for gamers. I mean, I've tried pairing this up with my PC and my PlayStation 3, and although the pairing process will work, it doesn't recognize the mapped keys to anything just yet. So maybe something for the future, but it's certainly a good first start. So in order to switch between HID mode and the standard Moga mode, you just flip that little switch over here. You have to leave it off for a second while switching between modes, but after you're done that, it will recognize which mode it is currently in. And hop on over here, and you'll see right now it still thinks it's in B mode, and after a second we'll switch on over to A, and we could check out something with a slightly more involved integration. We got Modern Combat 4. That's a popular shooter here. Yeah, see right now it thinks it's still there we go. Continue. So Modern Combat 4 has been really well optimized for the Moga controller. It takes full advantage of the controls here. You can see even on the loading screen it gives you a full layout. You can click down on the joysticks here in order to sprint. You've got full trigger support for opening fire, and we've got iron sight support, so you can get really in there if you play. If you play any first-person shooters on consoles, this is going to be really welcome. So I'm holding down on the back trigger there for the iron sights. It has a really good an elastic feel there, and we got sprint if we click down. And I think the best thing of all with this kind of layout is that you can really see the whole thing. Normally when you play these kinds of games, your thumbs are taking up a solid quarter of the screen, if not more. So it really is a really great way to play mobile games. It is a slightly bulkier controller, but if you've got your, say, tablet set up with the TV, this is a really great way to play. Anyway, the Moga Pro controller is available right now in stores all over the place for about $50. And if you're a hardcore gamer and have spent a lot of time in Google Play getting big name games like this, it's definitely worth checking out. This is Simon Sage from Android Central, and we're using the Moga Pro.
Jerry here from Android Central. If your wife won't let you run around naked, grab a kick-ass t-shirt from shopandroid.com.